From the borough where the blacktop talks, the field's been cut to 4, and now the heat's about to boil over. This is Hoop Hooligans 3-on-3. First to 21, winner stays alive. The prizes are fat, the respect is bigger, and the last team standing owns the block. I'm JJP alongside broadcast partner Sterling, who is here for his first call as a SimWorld color analyst. Sterling, how are you doing, my guy? Welcome to the SimWorld broadcast booth.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm here for hooligan season.
What is at stake in this tournament? The champion team will win 9,000 EMs, and the runner-up team will win 3,000 EMs. Let's go over our matchup here. In red is the Ohio Midwest Mafia up against ISO Society. As Midoriya misses, could not tie up the ball game. Still in the possession of the Mafia. Or actually, the Mafia have the ball at the moment, and their roster is as follows. Oh my goodness!
Skyler!
Oh, Skyler, how fitting of a name, jamming it home to give the Mafia a 3-point lead. Monte Parson, DeVar Skyler, LaShawn Cunningham for the Midwest Mafia. And there is a miss off the front rim. Sterling, what are your thoughts here on the environment here in Dyckman Court?
It's been incredible, man. The speed that these cats are playing with is high level.
Monte Parson right in front of the free throw line. That is a miss, and a carry clears it. The roster for ISO Society, along with Rip Akiri, is Jay Midoriya, Quincy Appia. And they right now have a goose egg on their opposition. Appia. Oh, that one is no good. Monte Parson with the rebound.
We haven't had any luck from the perimeter so far. They're taking it inside, though, and that's been pretty incredible.
Ohio Midwest Mafia on offense, they were able to defeat OJK in the first round. 22-20, were able to limit offense, just kills. Could not, OJK not able to kill Ohio Midwest Mafia in that contest. Then a blowout of real EMC 21-11 by the Mafia. Lands them here in this matchup. And right now,
we just saw them to defend the number one player in the prep country inside. Wow, and then he takes it to the house.
Man, airtime there on that jam. A lot of good highlights coming from all rounds, and this particular hour, no exception, the semifinal. And still, ISO Society trying to look for their first basket. Jay Midoriya representing Jackson State. Nice move.
Let's go. Love Jay Middy. Attack, baby.
Now LaShawn Cunningham representing the Heartland Zombie Stars. Goes out to Parson over on the right wing. 4-1 the score. And another slam by Skyler. Oh, my.
This is intense. Cunningham is somebody I know pretty well. I just interviewed him for a story I did in Heartland, and he's going to respond to that. They don't like that.
Now, looking at ISO Society, they were able to defeat Cali's Finest 21-9. My goodness, that one was a squash match. And then, in the second round, defeated Yams World Order 23-21. Looking to come back here in the early stage of the game. There's a nice offensive rebound by Rip Akiri for the score.
Ripped it down, man.
Now some taking time off this clock.
Slowing down the momentum a little bit.
They can't
keep it up to 21 at that pace.
Possibly this is their point where they can take a short breather. No timeouts here in this tournament.
Good defense by Jay. Taking it back outside. I wonder if we're going to see some more. Ooh!
They attempted the alley-oop, leads to a miss, and then Monte Parson comes up with the bucket, representing Philadelphia Elite.
That was a costly pass. That was a costly failed pass. And he got the answer right back.
Well, I mean, this is more of a showcase in front of this crowd in New York City, but also an opportunity to come up with passing reps throughout to prepare for the regular season. And how about dunking reps, courtesy of DeVar Skyler?
They cannot keep letting Skyler get free movement like that. That is intense.
Jay Midoriya with his squad down 4. First to 21 advances to the final. Pia trying to shake the defender. Was not efficient on the first attempt, but his second try works in his favor.
So Cunningham has it. We'll see what he does. I mean, Monty, it's hard to, when you have Monty Parsons on your team, it's hard to keep the ball out. Unless you're DeVar Schuyler.
DeVar Schuyler's been a menace in the paint. He missed the first attempt, goes with the second attempt, and his squad is up 8-4.
These Angel Reese me bounds have been pretty effective for the Ohio so far.
And now Midoriya long jumper. That's one approach to try and cutting this lead, but once more Ohio Midwest Mafia, another offensive possession. 12 total points so far on the blacktop. Now over to Cunningham on the far side. LaShawn Cunningham almost fully shook Jay Midoriya. Midoriya trying his best defensively, but still gives up the basket.
That was pretty incredible. I mean, Midoriya is going to be a star for Jackson State, and to go one-on-one with him inside like that was impressive.
Seems like both teams are operating with equal pace at the moment. Do you feel like, as Akiri slams it, do you feel like, Sterling, that one of the teams should pick up the pace or even slow themselves down even further? Or are you content with the pace?
With this much space, it's pretty interesting because we're seeing people go right to the hoop and be able to get their rebound and put it right back in. So I think we're got to see a little bit more, a little less ISO, which is hard to do when there's so much space.
Midoriya able to grab the Parson miss. Now Team Black, it's been a recurring theme that them being down by single digits throughout this semifinal contest. Over to Apia on the far side, and Apia drives and slams it.
That was a size mismatch the whole way, man. Quincy Apia is very impressive right here.
Quincy Apia from Hood River, Washington, 6'8", 209 pounds, 17 years of age. Able to have his squad cut the lead to 3, and now DeVar Schuyler at the top of the key goes over to LaShawn Cunningham. All these members of Ohio Midwest Mafia. Yeah, not a surprise. They're all from the state of Ohio, and there's an Ohio bucket in New York.
That was intense. I mean, he just out-physicaled the larger man and put it right in.
Midoriya, off a bounce pass, could not catch and shoot it in from long range. And we'll see if they continue to try with the long range attempts to further cut the lead. As Monte Parsons from Akron, Ohio, able to score there, 11-6 Midwest Mafia.
Akron has produced some talent for the blacktop.
Absolutely. Now Team Black, once more, 4-point contest. They go out to Cunningham, who drives. Oh, wow. Midoriya is not efficient enough on the defense there.
I mean, it's hard when you're going against somebody with super soldier serum, you know what I mean? If you know, you know.
So, as we're witnessing Midoriya attempt to shake. Sterling, since no coach visible here, what is the strategy for one of these players taking the lead and, taking their team and communicating the plays and whatnot? Oh, poster!
Oh, my God. I think they're communicating just with ball. I mean, it seems to be, wow, look at that pass. As I was saying that, they get it to somebody and they let the person do their thing, but not right there. It's been super interesting, man. I think we're really starting to heat up. I'm especially loving the effort out of ISO Society in the last couple possessions.
What I'm getting here, based on what you said, Sterling, is they're playing basically on instinct. Is that correct?
That's what it started with, especially with Schuyler taking to the sky as he has been. But we're starting to see more passing. We're seeing some screening. So I'm liking that.
Ohio Midwest Mafia.
Still haven't seen a single shot drop from the perimeter for either team.
Team Red still stuck at 13 total points as they hold a 5-point lead. Jay Midoriya trying to back away his defender. Goes out to Rip Akire.
Oh,
Now to Appia. Found a spot on the court, but misses. Ripakire. Unsuccessful
Appia
lick.
had a whole pathway to the hoop there. I wish he had just driven in.
Now, the Mafia looking to extend this contest. LaShawn Cunningham from Cleveland. Trying to work the physicality, no good. Ripakire. It's his time to
Oh my
dunk it!
God!
Oh, dunk of the day! Ripakire, where did that
Trying to
come
rip
from?
the whole backboard down with him with this. That was intense.
I don't think I've ever seen that performed in an SWBA contest. What a jam.
He's already preparing for the dunk contest, man. He's beating up McDonald's. He's doing it all American.
Well, I'll tell you what, he knows his audience, the street ball audience here in New York at Dyckman Court. A site for a lot of street ball showcases here, though. You know, these aren't street ball, these are prep and college players looking to make it big. And then there's Jay Midoriya. Not as flashy as the previous dunk, but still is able to cut the lead to 3.
Yeah, you could tell he was like, I'm not even going to try to do nothing after that. I'm still digesting what we just saw.
Our Skyler continues the dunk show.
Can't give
That's another
Skyler a
point.
step like that. As soon as he got in front of him, it was over.
All right, so it's been dunks from
Oh
red
my God.
as well as black.
Just so
Dunk
fast,
exchange.
like you were saying earlier. This pace does not quit.
Love the exchange of haymakers here via the dunk. Jay Midoriya able to take it away, and an alley-oop to Akire.
Oh my God, rip, man. That's intense. That's intense. I don't know how you can stop that when he gets that vertical.
I mean, this crowd has watched a few hours of our 3 versus 3, but I'm surprised they didn't explode out of their seats. I mean, they probably done it plenty, but I still would have gone out of my seat after that alley-oop.
I mean, I think we see a whole row missing. People are just in love with what they're seeing out here. Ooh, okay. It's, I think, the deepest bucket we've seen in the game.
There you go. 15-13 our score. Ohio Midwest Mafia been able to maintain this lead throughout. Don't want to let it slip. LaShawn Cunningham over to DeVar Skyler, and Skyler goes high.
Oh my God, dude, right over top him.
I was about to call a layup attempt for Skyler, but instead used the hang time, and that's that's been scouted. That's one thing that is very valuable with a lot of these prep and college teams. How much of a vert can you come up with?
I think he came up with it all. I mean, there's not a more appropriate. Oh my God!
Oh,
Can't even
goodness!
dissect it.
Ripakire! There's his vert on the baseline, and here's a show. Exchanges and a miss. Ripakire over to Appia. Now Midoriya. Some good names here in this whole entire tournament. And Hoop Hooligans. Appia able to score. It's now 16-15 Team Red.
We have a new mark for deepest bucket. We're almost past the 3-point line. 2-point in this contest. See what Cunningham can do inside. Step back. Oh.
Cunningham's turnaround no good. There's the clear. Now slowing the pace down. And there's his spot on the floor. Quincy Appia able to hit it.
It's the first tie we've had since the beginning. It's nice to see it 16 all again. Only 5 points left to be scored.
Team Red now seeing red, but Skyler with the niftiness. Taking a page out of the Harlem Globetrotters and the street ball showcases here on the court. Now, defense allowing Appia to drive through. What a jam.
Wonder which one of these teams wants to go to that final once those EM's in their pocket. Let's see what we got out of Midwest Mafia on this possession. Wow.
Skyler. It's Skyler that comes through, and what a debut game for you, Sterling, watching this this exchange between Ohio Midwest Mafia and ISO Society, dunks and jumpers, and we've got ourselves a close one.
I couldn't have asked for more for my first time out here. This is as tight as it can get. Oh my God. Okay. I thought that should have been 2. He must have his foot on the line. That was incredible.
No, that was they counted it as a 2-pointer for Midoriya. Jam ties up this ball game, Monte Parson. And now, crunch time for these two squads. First team to win and reach
Love that
21.
Screen. Appia has all the space. Oh man, that's painful.
Team Red clears. Cunningham, top of the key, guarded by Midoriya. 19-19, our score in this semifinal between Ohio Midwest Mafia and ISO Society. Mafia trying to come through. Bounce pass to Parson, and now going to Cunningham with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Monty Parson, go with the turnaround jumper, it's through.
That's good, man. We got to have an answer from ISO Society. They cannot let this stay 19-20 and let them get that ball back.
Here we go with ISO Society. Huge possession. That jumper is through off the glass.
Appia definitely steps up in the big moment. Cunningham has it now, and he kicks it back to Skyler.
Now, working with Monty Parson. Makes it 21. Got to win by 2 at this point.
Can't let the number 1 player in the SimWorld Prep be 101 underneath the basket.
Ripakire reties up this ball game, 21-21. A little bit of deja vu from our earlier rounds where a lot of these finishes were required to be a win by 2. And Monty Parson tries with the right hand, no good. There's Rip with the rebound. ISO Society looking to add another point, and a 2-pointer will win this one for them. Here comes Rip, and that one is short.
It's interesting because ISO Society is the only one who scored from deep so far. I was wondering if they were going for game, but they did not. Oof.
Ohio Midwest Mafia with the advantage here. 22-21, Midoriya. We're at the top of the key over to Appia on the far side. Midoriya caught a high pass, able to score the easy lay-in off the glass.
Needed to keep this game alive, keep it tight.
Once again, got to win by 2. We're all knotted up at 22. Skyler able to float that one. And here comes another possession for ISO Society. What approach will they go with there? What do you want to see, Sterling?
I want to see. Oof. I was hoping for a screen. I was hoping to get them to get Appia open on the perimeter. But now this is game point.
LaShawn Cunningham dunks it to finish out the semifinal. Ohio Midwest Mafia.
SimWorld, 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 SimWorld.
It's a place where average Joe can work on his craft and grow. Say you the new magic, yo. Well, why you ain't passing though? Better get you a basket, bro. Cause this ain't no Madden, no. This is real ball life from prep to pro. Gamma Park, this ain't no fashion show. It's the opportunity for you to be the one to shoot the 3 in the clip. Game on the line. They like, who is he? Must be the 2-3 or 2-4. The 1 twice. Coach saying do more. Scouts like that boy nice. Drive up the price. Push up the stock. Build up your name. Stir up the pot. Piss off the eye. As a player or a coach, here it is, dog. SimWorld. This is your shot.
Yo, yells.
SimWorld.
You know your boy gotta get some of this, right?
SimWorld.
Rick Blaze.
SimWorld.
Ladies love. Let's go.
I be on some ballers. Trying to get my hands on a scholarship. Pretty young thing already knew my name. Said she wanna try out on a scholarship. Hold up, let me PG it. Porn go past, but you know I'm gon' do it. Podcast fast, big Bob on the snacks, and you know I'm in my bag when March can't beat it. Baby, I be trippin' with my foes tipping. Shot out to the ballers, no bull like I'm Pippin. Rick Blaze hit him with the freestyle. SimWorld hoops, man, them boys wild.
SimWorld, 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 SimWorld.
And then when their lead expanded, they turned into a highlight machine, except for the problem was there was no film in the camera.
have the mind of a coach? Are you willing to fight for your players? Can you handle it when things get heated? Can you manage your star player's ego? Can you handle the stress? Can you become a legend? The only place in the world where you can coach live in a virtual world. SimWorld Sports.
What more can I say? It's incredible, baby. Yeah. This that Ron Simmons, that Bush Reed type of vibe. Yeah. We come to the ring, grab the mic. Hey, sweetheart, ring the damn bell. I'm off the top rope with the flow. My bravado, putting niggas in a sleeper hole. Jake the Snake, don't be late when you got the load. What I mean is, if I pick you, roll. That's how it's supposed to go. Rapper slash singer slash actor slash producer slash everything else slash I'm Cordell Stewart. I knew it. Mama made me special, that's my birthright. Daddy named me Junior, just so he can live twice. You ain't know that I had balls like a baby crib. One call, who's all in your house like baby's crib. Let him live. I'm a lover, not a fighter, son. Rule number 1, hun, watch how you pop your gum.
I'm just a Northside kid where I did my Northside bid. I'm so Northside shit. I'm still on the Northside, bitch. I got that Northside edge. We getting money, you dig? Blue honey and Bitcoin. Cash still under the mattress. Shoebox full of 20s and 10s. It's 94 again. Shout out to Sam Cassell. My mama raised me well. Daddy ain't want me to fail. Boski saved my life. They had me under the jail. All the lies they tell, they ain't want me to prevail. What I did with Microsoft is why I excel. Now I'm Excelsior. Days me and Lil Ricky swore we make it to where we are. Now we want more. They got me out here like Brady if he never won them 6 rings. God be wanting big things, niggas in the hood be wanting small change. For freedom, I'm somewhere in between.
Man, y'all niggas is not here. Bow!
Kyrie Irving, Melo.
What's up, Melo?
Did you hear what Foot Locker is doing with the Week of Greatness?
Dropping the freshest kicks as always.
They're doing a lot more than that. Instead of using some big name athletes and celebrities in the commercials, they're using them to do some good in the world.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Kyrie is me. Carmelo, of course I'm sure.
I need to call Anthony Davis. He's gonna love this.
What's up, Kyrie? I just heard. That's super cool they're doing that.
I know.
That's definitely gonna raise a few eyebrows.
I'll talk to you later.
Later.
Yo, Porzingis, you hear what Foot Locker's doing for the Week of Greatness this year?
Well, James Harden, I assume they're dropping more hot new sneaker releases than ever?
Of course, but they're also using all the big name athletes and celebrities to do some good in the world.
So instead of being in a commercial like usual, they're out in the real world doing good? That's cool.
Using all the big name athletes and celebs to do some good instead of being in a commercial? Sure is a cool idea. And my name isn't Damian Lillard.
Gentlemen, the open house is over. You'll have to be on your way.
What? Don't you know who we are?
See the game, be the game.
Here we go with the next semifinal contest in Hoop Hooligans between BJT and Heat Check. We want to shout out our TikTok viewers on this Saturday stream. Thank you for watching. And we also want to shout out those in the YouTube chat. Sterling, I usually hand it off to the color analyst to shout out the YouTube chat. Do you want to do that at this moment?
No, man, I don't got it up. I'm locked into this game.
All right, you're locked in. I'll shout out the chat while you make some impressions on what's going on in this contest. Shout out to Jay Midoriya, Juan Vizali, Monty Parson, Nuke Bomb, Heish Kai Killins, Var Skyler, Pluto, Hey, and Grizzly Hub, Suno as well. Monty Parson, thank you for watching our stream. Got ourselves a contest between BJT in red and then Heat Check in black. Sterling, any impressions from that first epic semifinal game where Ohio Midwest Mafia took down ISO Society in the extra period, advancing to the final?
It was intense, man. That entire game. Wow, we just saw it right there. Oh my God!
Channeling that first game
for a little bit.
Jalma Stakulo with the dunk. He's along with Brock Chalmers and Tony Henderson, as we see a score from Jordan Scott. All three on Heat Check representing the Yacht Club. So only one similar player on the floor here in this matchup. That is Tony Henderson playing for the U as a freshman.
Yeah, we got Queen City and Southwest Pacific represented over on BJT. It's pretty interesting because we had the SimWorld schedule drop, and I think that energy, seeing their opponents, that's really got into the SimWorld prep players today.
Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to Jalen for putting out that sleek page full of our tournament hype. You want to check it out. Check out the link in the Discord media feed to check out when these prep tournaments take place. A lot of good ones coming up in the next few months. There is Alvarez out to Tony Henderson on the near side. 2-1 our score. BJT currently up. Stops Stakulo, turning around. He'll miss, grabs his own miss, and scores off the glass.
Interesting to see Henderson in this matchup because Henderson has had a few dust-ups online with the Yacht Club boys, which is funny since they're both based out of Miami. So we'll see if that leaks over into this game.
Drama over in the South. And Cawthon try for the long-range attempt, no good. There's Henderson with the board. A little bit of ball movement to begin this possession. First to 21, advances and takes on Ohio Midwest Mafia.
And they got, whoa, look at that step.
Oh my, what a handle and a drive all the way for the jam. Gotta love when a guy like John Obstaculo, 6'3" is his height, but he's still able to slam it, Sterling.
Is everything, I'm hearing there's some words out of the chat. Is everything looking right on these rosters?
Let's do a roll call here. Obstaculo looking good.
Yeah.
Yep, we should be good on that end.
Chalmers, though. Is Chalmers on the right squad?
Let's take a look. Chalmers is on the right squad.
Looks like there might be a flip, like one player's on.
All right, we'll take a quick break here on SimWorld TV. We'll be right back. Back here on SimWorld TV, tournament officials had the rosters mixed up. Now we got them all settled. And Sterling, your thoughts on this strange mix-up happening in our Hoop Hooligans tournament?
Yeah, I'm sure that there was just a quick little mistake by the officials. I'm sure that's all it is.
All right, so I mean, I feel like tournament officials don't watch enough of these streams to get acquainted with each of these players. They just put together, lists and whatnot, and they don't really, pay close attention. But looks like Chalmers or BJT able to put up a shot representing the Queen City Kings. So he's able to humble these tournament officials right off the bat. 1-1 our score here. Once again, heat check in all black, BJT in all red. There's
Ooh, what a nice little shot there.
All right, first to 21 advances to the final to face Ohio Midwest Mafia. With the ball is BJT. They've been able to defeat Queen City. John Obstaculo, his 6'3" frame slamming it home. And there's our crowd all in a frenzy. Love to see it, supporting the SimWorld Prep and SimWorld U players.
I think that dunk was so impressive. I could still hear the Philippines screaming after that one. That was incredible.
Oh, absolutely. John Obstaculo from Naga City, Philippines. There's a nice basket coming through for BJT. There's Chalmers. Now BJT, not only did they defeat Queen City, they were able to defeat Straw Hat Gang. And then Heat Check took down the SimWorld Infantry Division 23-21. And then outsauced Lemon Pepper 21-15 in the second round. This is how we got here.
There. I wonder if there's going to be any heat there, because if BJT just took down, like you were saying before, Yacht Club made up all of the Straw Hat Gang, and they also make up all of Heat Check. So I wonder if they're going to try to get some back for their brothers.
Gotta wonder what the conversations will be in that locker room. And now back with a tie ball game, all knotted up at 4. Obstacle over to Henderson at the top of the key. Henderson representing the U is rejected.
Wow, back there. We got a swap party here.
Oh yeah. A block party over on the black top. And this will put a stop to the game momentarily.
Fortunately, Scott picked it up and stepped out with it. You got to be, I mean, he's still in prep, so, but you got to pick up on that. You can't give a needless turnover. Just let it go out of bounds and you maintain possession.
Tony Henderson, from Clearwater, Florida. That one is off the mark, and Jordan Scott clearing the ball. He'll be the floor general here on this possession. Goes cross court to Cawthon.
So we've been seeing a lot out of Cawthon and Scott online. They have incredible chemistry, but let's see if that translates to the court. Wow. Oh, look at that. The screen right to the dunk by Scott. Chicago is standing up now. Philippines ain't the only one who can celebrate.
Oof. So Heat Check bringing the fire with the slam. And now BJT looking to respond. Will they respond with flash? Or fundamentals? Jump shot no good, so Heat Check winning that defensive battle.
Alvarez now has it outside, and he's waiting for a little something to happen. Jordan Scott. Oh man, that was deep. That was a deep strike.
Jordan Scott gives his squad a 3-point lead. Obstaculo, another slam!
And direct answer. They are going back and forth. The pace is picking up. This is incredible.
Pace is picked up. The crowd is waking up here at Dyckman Court, New York City. There's a rejection.
Tried to go in too hard, and they were not having that.
Yeah, it's been quite the show for this neighborhood. Dyckman Court, the heartbeat of Washington Heights and Inwood. Once a neglected park, the court was painted, restored, and reborn as a symbol of community unity and street ball excellence. You're seeing a lot on display between these two squads.
Takeaway right there.
Takeaway and the layup. Yes, great finish from EJT. So now it's a 1-point contest. Now what will be Heat Check's response?
Heat Check was heating up, and so it's BJT definitely put the ice on that. We'll see if they can get that momentum back. They're passing it around outside. I wonder if we're going for another perimeter attempt, or we're going to get another dunk.
Cawthon was able to find Scott, but Scott couldn't finish. Now Brock Chalmers, the long-range attempt, no good. Tony Henderson.
Rebound by Henderson, but Scott defends it inside. That's interesting. We got a point guard inside, and he's defending well.
Jordan Scott, 6'3", 194, 17 years of age. Opt pass to Javier Alvarez. Now DeMario Cawthon gets involved. All three men involved, and Cawthon finishes with the jam.
Man, Cawthon is trying to do his best DeVar Schuyler impression, getting that air, man.
All right, so EJT down 2. Dom Obstaculo has come up with a couple slams. So far, could not hit the layup in the paint. Jordan Scott, his turn to shine. Oh, good.
Wow. Wow, that was incredible defense in there. I thought that was in for sure. Oh my God, look at that. Cock back, slam down. I love it, Henderson. Showing what the SWU brings to the blacktop.
Summertime showcase. You gotta love what we're seeing. All sorts of different types of shots. And you know the scouts are watching, whether they're here in the park or watching on the stream. There's a nice jumper.
That was interesting. Cawthon gets a step on him, and I thought he was going to go right to the lane, but he pulls it up, and it was a good decision. It was questionable to me, but if it goes in, it's good.
Tony wants to drive it. No miss, and there's Javier Alvarez coming up with the rebound. His team is up 2, and they could have come up with a pass there. Instead, slow down the pace with Jordan Scott. Jordan Scott goes to Cawthon. Turns and spins and hits the jumper.
That was a very interesting decision. Speaking about the possession a couple bits ago with Alvarez. Alvarez is the second tallest member of the yacht club, and the big critique on the yacht club in SimWorld Prep is that they're a small team. So showing that they can fight inside, that's going to be a big for this 3v3 hooligans bonanza.
EJT hoping to take advantage of the Jordan Scott miss. Obstaculo over to Chalmers. And if you haven't figured it out yet, this team named after the first names of all these 3 members. Brock, Jom, Tony. Slam there by Brock. Allegedly, but that slam wasn't alleged. It gives EJT 8 total points.
Yeah, that was a certified slam. There ain't nothing alleged about that. Wow, look at that defense inside. He tacked hard, but then he went a little soft with the little hook shot, and that got denied.
So the last 2 outcomes stamped with approval from Sterling, as it'll be Heat Checks basketball here at the moment. Javier Alvarez over to Jordan Scott over on the right wing. Now to Cawthon, who catches and shoots, and Cawthon scores.
That's the second time Cawthon had a lane to the rim and decided to just catch and shoot, and both times are good. So he's not a big fan of the money ball approach. He does what he feels.
Now Chalmers, his jumper cuts the lead. And so calculated basketball so far. Started off the ball game with a few dunks, and here we've seen not of jumpers, but the defensive displays mixed in between. Pass over to Alvarez.
A lot more passing in this game than we did before. We're seeing a lot less ISO, more screens, more movement, more finding your teammates. Oh man, that was in and out. That's a robbery.
E-check with the rebound. Give it to Alvarez. 11-9 our score with 17 seconds on the shot clock. This is our second semifinal of Hoop Hooligans. Winner goes on to face Ohio Midwest Mafia. Once again, shout out to those watching on both TikTok and YouTube. They see this. As you see this Alvarez jumper with no one in front.
Well, BJT, they tried to, I think it was Yam, tried to steal that ball. It was a great attempt. If it had worked, he'd be the hero, but unfortunately, it just gave an open shot, and they can't capitalize on the return. Let's see if Heat Check can pull further ahead. They were not able to. Henderson was incredible on the interior defense. He's not going to let no high school kid do him up like that.
No ice for Henderson as he holds the rock. Henderson up against Cawthon, and Tony Henderson, 6'10", 210 pounds. A freshman is able to trim this lead.
You said it was over Cawthon. Cawthon just like he was looking to me. He just Henderson went up and Cawthon said, "All right, that's yours, dog."
All right, Heat Check. What will they opt to do as they settle with ball movement? Oh, nice tip in.
Alvarez cleaned that up. Cawthon took a missed, thought-out shot, and Alvarez said, "I got you, bro."
Once again, this tournament is titled Hoop Hooligans, and we hope to see a lot of hooligan plays.
Oh my God!
We saw one there. Obstaculo makes it 13-11.
Naga City, I'm here in the Philippines again. They're gonna be loud for a little bit after that dunk.
Right. If you ever watch PBA over there, you don't see that many dunks, but Obstaculo dunking and impressing those in attendance here in New York City.
That was a quick. We've been seeing a lot of really quick. Wow. Okay. What a swat. Chalmers got it back to Henderson inside. Let's see if he can capitalize.
Now ball
back out.
Yep. 2-point contest. Chalmers on the far side. They work off a screen. Nope, no screen. Obstaculo. And that one is a good efficient spin, leads into a layup. A 1-point game
been
now.
Scoring pretty good, but he's been getting it capitalized. Wow, another incredible block. But Cawthon's been getting picked on a little bit inside. I wonder if he could step up. He's only 16 years old, so he might be a little bit overwhelmed in his first big tournament action.
All right, here's an important pause in the ball game. Allows both squads to take a brief breather. And now here comes the play. Cawthon at the top of the key, bounce pass to Jordan Scott. EJT versus Heat Check. A lot of solid names in this tournament, and the swift pass to Scott could not finish.
BJT is really taking control of this right here. If they can even the score. Wow, look at Jordan Scott. And he gets it right to his teammate Yam, who puts it in, and they say, nah, you ain't tying us that easy.
And Javier Alvarez came up with the monster jam. Now it's 14-12. Heat Check up. Interesting that we have Heat Check in black instead of red, but that's the way these matchups go. And looks like the score is down to a 1-point difference. Heat Check. I guess the Miami Heat used to wear all black on their floor during the LeBron dynasty days, so I guess I should make that connection.
Makes sense. We got 4 people playing out of Miami in here. They can't all be in red.
Jordan Scott over on the far side. Lob to Alvarez, and now to Cawthon. Cawthon goes high
right
for his
over top.
Now Obstaculo looking to attack. Let's go over to Henderson. It'll be Brock Chalmers from long range. That one is not through for them. Alvarez.
He went right off the front of the rim, and we'll see if Heat Check can do something to capitalize after this. There's been a lot of passing, but we think we need a little bit more assertion here.
Yeah, production has slowed, but there is the layup from Alvarez. Looked like he took advantage of a size mismatch. It's now a 15-13 score. Obstaculo! Oh my goodness!
Cawthon getting picked on again by my man from Naga City. Yam is he's starting to take over a little bit. Wonder what they're going to do to slow him down.
Remember these kids on the floor, 16, 17, approaching 18 years of age, and they're coming up with these impressive verts. There's Cawthon, able to extend the lead for Heat Check.
He might not be the top of the defense, but he sure can score. Oh man,
goodness.
Oh man, I think he's like, you ain't posterizing me again, bro. I'm gonna just let you have that one.
Oh geez, it's just like muscle memory is just having him leap and leap and leap, and that's what you got to do to impress as many people as possible.
When you see this much space around you, you got to capitalize on it, and these kids are. I mean, you don't call someone hoop hooligans because you play by the strict rule book. You out here trying to earn your way.
Trying to drive the crowd into a frenzy. That is part of the goal. And again, he's running.
Oh my God, he's still a little nasty with it, hanging on the rim.
Man, so many good picks for nominees of the SimWorld Top Viral Plays that come out each week. We have a huge collection of contenders. Will this be a contending play? Yeah, maybe defensively.
Oh my!
Nice finish as well by Jordan Scott.
No, Jordan Scott, the captain of the yacht club, says no, blocks it for the Heat Check and puts it in, man.
All right, 2 more points for Heat Check, and they'll be able to advance, but not if John doesn't want that to occur.
I mean, you just keep going, get Cawthon one-on-one and take him to the hoop. That's the strategy to catch back up for sure.
Yeah, indeed, a good point there, Sterling. As Cawthon will try with the score. That is good.
God.
Advancing is Heat Check.
Hey, it's Henry Martell, and I just joined SimWorld Hoops. If you like hoops as much as art, then you gotta check them out. It's a Discord server, discord.gg/SimWorldHoops. It's really the ultimate virtual basketball experience. Like, this isn't your average game. It's like stepping into your own basketball world. And whether you're like a player or a fan, it's time to see the game be the game.
I had an idea in my head. I pictured this going differently. I meant every word that I said. You should have spent more time listening. All the things that I put a hold on, all for you to hit me with a hold on. What makes you so ready right now? After I waited on you for so long. Why you wanna be my love? Is it just for show? Why you wanna be my love? My love, my love, love. Why you wanna be my love? Is it just for show? Why you wanna be my love? My love, my love, love. Going differently. Even when you sleep in my bed, I know you're not mine officially. All the things I put a hold on, all for you to hit me with a hold on. What makes you so ready right now? After I waited on you for so long. Why you wanna be my love? Just for show. Why you wanna be my love? My love, my love, love. Why you wanna be my love? Is it just for show? Why you wanna be my love? My love, my love, love.
Yo, turn me up a little bit, fam. One time for your mind. Let's go. Man, hold up, it's your boy Pretty Ricky. On this freestyle, putting it down for my city. About to get active, about to get some action. Hit the Galleria cause I live high fashion. Might hit the Zara, might hit the Louis store, then hit the Golden Goose. Shh, if you know, you know, never mind. I be dropping jewels like a 3-year-old. Call a Big Rod cause I need some smell good, bro. CB4, rappers be looking like Chris Rock. Big flop, instead of writing rhymes, you on TikTok. Mic drop, hit the paint hard like a body shop. Seen something pretty, circle back through the parking lot. Gave my salutations, she gave me her number. We hooked up for dinner. I began to wonder what we doing after. She said, I don't care. I said, cool, I got a brand new bonnet for your hair. It's going down. It's going down.
another championship contest in Hoop Hooligans between Ohio Midwest Mafia and Heat Check. JJP and Sterling back at it here on the blacktop. Let's go over the rosters once more for Ohio Midwest Mafia. In red, Monte Parson, DeVar Schuyler, LaShawn Cunningham. And in black, Heat Check, Jordan Scott, Demario Cawthon, and Javier Alvarez. Turnaround jumper on the first try for Ohio Midwest Mafia, no good. Now Heat Check with the ball. Jordan Scott comes through with the first bucket.
He's letting Schuyler know he ain't the only one who can fly in this matchup. That was incredible.
Both squads are going to earn EMs, but the winner, 9,000 EMs is what they'll be dropped with. So, prize is on the line. Ohio Midwest Mafia on the far side with the ball. Now cross court to DeVar Schuyler. First to 21. Demario Cawthon able to grab the football, and he jams it. It's now 2-0 Heat Check.
I think Cawthon might have heard the play-by-play. We were attacking his defense inside because he said, not this game.
That's his time.
Oh,
almost
wow, that
facial.
was almost an execution, but the Midwest Mafia gets the rebound and puts it back in.
Yeah, recovery by Monte Parson. Right place, right time. That's the first point in this championship contest for Ohio Midwest Mafia. Javier Alvarez goes to Demario. Guys in Heat Check, all representing the Yacht Club, able to extend the lead with the layup.
It was interesting because he passed the ball from one hand to another with that nice little lay-in. He decided not to get a little aggressive with it, but it was as effective. Defended inside, now Heat Check has the back outside in their now customary black jerseys.
These two squads have been playing all morning. There's a slam. Cawthon looking like he just started playing at this very moment. Shot out of a cannon there, driving up the ball.
Those young 16-year-old legs. He doesn't realize he just played the game. He's ready to go right away. See if he can keep up that momentum through the whole game, though. 21 points ain't gonna be quick.
Mafia looking for a response. They try a long-range attempt for 2 points. Nope, they'll go in the paint. And a good-looking layup for LaShawn Cunningham, representing the Heartland Zombie Stars.
Zombie Stars are really representing now in this, too, because he's a young kid and he wants it. He's the newest addition to that team, and he's already making a big impact.
You check. The Yacht Club members looking to sail to a championship. They're helped by Cawthon on this possession. Another slam from Demario.
Man, those glasses do not slow him down. He's out there flying, sailing through the jet streams.
In case you missed it, Mafia were able to take down ISO Society 24-21 in the semifinal, and Heat Check were able to take down BJT in our previous game 21-16, and Cawthon able to hit that game-winning bucket, picking up where he left off in the previous matchup.
This kid has been shooting from deep this whole tournament, all games, so if he can keep this up, this might be bad. But we know Monty Parsons, we know Cunningham, we know DeVar Schuyler are not going to let this be easy.
Maybe a little early for tournament MVP talks, but I'm thinking Demario Cawthon has it as the #1 contender at the moment. Would you say so, Sterling?
I mean, if they could handle this the way they have been, for sure. But I think it's way too early to be talking about that. I think Midwest Mafia are a dangerous team. I mean, just look at that defense right there by Parsons.
A little bit of chaos for the Mafia. As Parson trying to put up some sort of short-range bucket, but the possession continues with 16 seconds. LaShawn Cunningham by the free throw line backs away. Now Schuyler is stripped by Cawthon, and Cawthon finishes.
I don't think Cawthon liked what I just said there. He's like, you don't question my MVP bid, bro. The chip choppy ain't the only thing that flies out here.
Yeah, he has his eyes locked in on that MVP prize. And he wants to show that, he can ball, especially in this outdoor summer setting. These summers can be real humid here in New York.
That was there's just been great defense by Heat Check. Jordan gets the ball, but he doesn't attack when he has an opportunity. Let's see if that's going to be a costly mistake, because they already have a good lead, but if they could extend it, it could be very dangerous for Midwest Mafia. Look at that defense by the Midwest Mafia. This says, nah, it ain't going to be that easy.
Cunningham clearing. His team is down 5. Heat Check has been able to wear the black jersey throughout this whole 3 versus 3 Hoop Hooligans tournament. Trying to appropriately make it a funeral for Ohio Midwest Mafia's tournament winning hopes. But anything can happen. Monty Parson.
Look at him flying. Monty's like, what you say? You forget who the #1 player in prep is? Don't disrespect. They might have just woke up, but the Mafia.
The rim has taken so much damage on this beautiful day. Cawthon missing the jumper, but Jordan
What
Scott
a rebound.
underneath the rim is able to hit that one down.
Cawthon took a very poorly thought out shot, but his teammate, the captain of his team, really stepped up there. Let's see if Parsons can get close this up. And no, Alvarez defends the #1 player inside. He is stepping up big for the Heat Check.
Now Cawthon from the top of the key decides to take it up himself.
It's Cawthon one-on-one inside. He's got so many moves. That was nasty right there.
Indeed, so much nastiness seen in this tournament. Ohio Midwest Mafia looking for the long-range approach. It's a miss.
That was almost a nice answer by Cunningham.
And now Heat Check up 6. Will take their time thinking what to do. Cawthon, jumper is through.
He catches it and hesitates with it. I'm like, this kid is making another mistake, and he somehow connects. That's intense right there. Skyler with
hot
it.
hand.
Wow.
Good work feeding Cunningham. And it's now 11-5. Heat Check.
I think Tavar feels like I own the sky, and not just when I fly, buddy. I can pass through the air, too.
A little bit of urgency needed from the Mafia, and deja vu. We've seen plenty from Cawthon today.
DeMario.
Yeah, you might as well start handing him a sponsorship from Dunkin', because he's been dunking it all tournament. His squad has a 7-point lead, and now Ohio Midwest Mafia, they don't want to melt in this summer
I think
heat.
they slowed it down right there. That was a good decision. Slowed it down. Went back to what they knew. Monty Parsons took it inside. Because they can play some defense, they'll chip back into it like that.
No doubt the communication was effective. However, their defense couldn't match as Alvarez. It's the story of the Mafia.
Heat Check is the heat is on. You don't need to check no more. They're double the score right now. If they can keep this up, it's over. So we need the Mafia to take flight.
Yeah, all you need to see from how the Mafia defense is doing is the scoreboard. They've given up 14 points, are currently down 8.
Nasty little sky to a flying Alvarez. That was nice, man. Every one of these. Oh my God, Monty
Parson able to get past Javier Alvarez. Slam dunk, and it's 14-7. Alvarez able to come up with a haymaker of his own off the glass.
Every one of these kids on the Heat Check are so dangerous. They're attacking outside. They're attacking inside. They're passing to each other. They're setting each other up. Do you think there's an advantage for all being from the same prep team, like the chemistry that they have?
Absolutely. That plays into, huge factor in succeeding in these tournaments. You already have the foundations down on how to communicate, and all that's left is the execution. Heat Check is executed.
That steal by Skyler, and then he flies right over Cawthon. He says, you ain't the MVP yet, son. Let me show you what I can do.
Oh, the Mafia don't want to give up just yet, but Heat Check. Oh, geez, only took one pass for them to score with the layup. So 16-9, first to 21. Heat Check on their way, but you never know.
If I'm the Heat Check here, I would just try to slow things down. You're going so quick. You don't need to do that. You don't need to let them get back in and get on a run. Set a screen, get your guy open.
And here's
exactly
Cawthon.
what they did.
Able to continue with the production on the points. 17 total now for Heat Check. And yes, it's that kind of game. You're in the championship. Heat Check with the advantage. Now, Ohio Midwest
I don't
Mafia.
think anybody
Solid
thought
play call.
this game would go one-sided, and I still don't. I think moves like that, setting the screen, getting your guy in motion, hitting them under the hoop, Mafia is going to climb back into this.
Yeah, what can you do defensively if you're the Mafia to just limit the points, keep them at 17, Sterling?
I mean, keep your eyes on Cawthon. They keep trying to go to Cawthon. If you know where they're going to do, you can maybe shut it down beforehand.
Cunningham over in the paint. Oof. His handle was
drove
not
right
sharp
on
enough.
Scott, but Jordan Scott is one of the better defenders out there right now. That's not an effective strategy. You need to pick on Cawthon's defense.
And Scott now over to Alvarez with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Parson is close on Alvarez and Scott. Working with Alvarez and finally to Cawthon. Cawthon is rejected.
Wow.
Monty Parson could not cut the lead. They did need that one. It remains 17-10 here in the championship of Hoop Hooligans, our 3-versus-3 showcase in New York City. Jordan Scott near the left elbow, and he is slowing down the pace. Now over to the
We're up
Mario
by
Cup.
so much, you just can't let a run get started. So I like that they slowed it down, but look at this defense by the Mafia. That might not have been as good advice as I spoke. Wow! Oh!
I think they were a little bit off on the
Cawthon
timing.
and they fumbled the pass.
Yeah, just a bit off on the timing there. So the Mafia looked to take advantage. Down 7. There's the lay-in.
If they could string a couple more together like that, we're going to see a tight finish again like we did in the last game versus the Mafia. See if Alvarez can make it up over Parson. And he does, even though he's the shorter man. That was pretty incredible. 3-inch height difference says, I don't care. I'm going to score in the post.
He checked 3 points away from the championship. Wanted to point out all these men on the floor, all representing SimWorld prep teams. All participants that are representing SimWorld U bounced out throughout the day. And so that is a testament.
Summer Hoops Hooligan tournament, man.
Yeah. It's like prep players wanted to be the
What a
real
steal.
hooligan. Steal by Heat check, and Alvarez on the near side. Goes to Cawthon. Ooh, Cawthon was impeded. He wanted to dunk that one. But his turnaround is through.
Oh my God, this kid is incredible, man.
His initials are DC, and he's playing like a DC superhero today, Sterling.
That's intense. That's intense, man.
Jordan Scott steals it, and here's the layup, not a
Wow,
slam.
the easiest attempt we had seen out of him all night didn't go in, but if he goes with the more aggressive, more defended score. That's incredible.
Take 2 is there, and now it's crunch time for Mafia. Parson.
Mafia can't panic here. They have to get these buckets one at a time, and that's the first one.
20-12 the score. Here is game point. Alvarez shoots it over to Scott. And they want to get Cawthon involved. I'm pretty sure they do. And here he is, driving and bumping.
Great defense, though. Shut that down. Now Alvarez has it outside.
And Jordan Scott finishes. He
scores.
Are the champions of Hoop Hooligans 3 versus.
This has been a presentation of SimWorld Sports.